What's good, YouTube? Crown Jewel from Crown Jewel Boxing, back with a gem. I just witnessed a live from Keyshawn Davis where he's addressing Eddie Hearn tweeting about signing a guy that defeated him 4 times in the amateurs, most notably in Olympic finals, Andy Cruz. And he's talking like he takes exception to Eddie Hearn associating Andy Cruz's name with his in order to build him. And he went into great detail, or went through great lengths to display that he's not really worried about Andy Cruz, and he feels like he has the advantage now that they're pros. The first thing I took from it, just on the surface, is to say, Keyshawn Davis, I'm a fan, but you can't be a hypocrite. The same way you mentioned Frank Martin's name and the other lightweight contenders that are ahead of you, Floyd Schofield and all these other people. I'm not to say Floyd's ahead of you, but the same way you're, mentioning other people's names and marketing yourself by going at them on social media, not to say that you won't fight them, because there's nothing to say that Eddie Hearn doesn't really want to make that fight between you and him. You have to accept that people are going to do the same. The higher you climb the ladder, your name is going to be called too. And with you guys' history, it's only natural that when he is put in a position to turn professional and sign with a promoter, they naturally are going to have questions as to whether or not he has your number, or whether or not that was just an amateur fluke, whether you can redeem yourself. That's only natural. It's business. If I was to sign someone who beat a guy the caliber of you, I too would mention that. Why? Because that's part of that man's resume, and you're probably the most notable name on his resume in one of the biggest fights of his amateur career, if not the biggest. Why wouldn't he mention you? It just makes marketing sense. As far as you saying Eddie Hearn wanted to sign you, and now he believes that the guy he was able to sign now that beat you in the past, he believes will beat you. Part of that is, business-wise, why wouldn't he want to sign you? You're a terrific talent with a huge upside. But that doesn't mean if he gets another opportunity to sign somebody else once you don't sign him, that he wouldn't be all in with them. It also doesn't mean that he doesn't genuinely believe that that fighter could beat you. You were somebody he was intrigued with working with, obviously, may even still be intrigued with working with prior to. But you've enlisted the services of another promoter, and he has to focus on who's under his umbrella. So that only makes business sense. As far as what you were saying, I don't believe you're scared of this man. So I see the YouTube videos where people are saying your worst nightmare is here and he's pro and he's blah. I don't believe that. But I will say there seemed to be a little bit of nervous energy in your message. And I don't know that you're completely comfortable with the fact that he can be an adversary of yours in the near future, especially when you alluded to, after all of that saying, call my promoter and we can make it happen, and all the things you said, you began to allude to things would get worse for him the longer you wait because of his age and because of your youth. And you implied that that's exactly what you're going to do, is make him wait and talk about the need for him to have some accomplishments or to catch up. The way you said it, there's no mustard. He needs to catch up. That kind of lends itself to you believing that he is a threat, and you want to make sure that you do what's necessary to string him along and give you a greater advantage in the future. I could be wrong, but that's what I got from that. Anyway, again, it's not personal. I don't think you should be in your feelings. I think you do a great job of marketing yourself via YouTube. You should continue to do that. But also, don't get mad at other people who are trying to use that same formula. Until next time, keep your hands up, your chin down, your ass off the floor. Peace.